describe the emotions you're going through right now?
This might be a long press conference if I do that. I mean, you never know if it's the end. So when you've been in it for almost 50 years, I mean, the majority of your life, and if it's the end, it's, just I had to stay out there and just look at the crowd and just try to say, okay, remember this moment type thing. And, and it's, I've never had it where, I was fired once in the middle of the season. And by the way, they haven't fired me. But George called me to his house, and we had a long talk, and then that was it. It's different when you get a chance to say goodbye to the players, and they're emotional, and I'm emotional, and it'll obviously be something that stays with me for my whole life. And I mean, I've had a couple people like me in the past, but not the way the fans have been treated me. It's just, city's amazing.
Bruce, do you have a message for the fans after?
I just thank you. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I mean, I'm glad they, last year, like I said, the "There It Is" chant, I was a little worried, for the players, but it sure felt good, obviously, yesterday and today. I just wish we could have won one for them.
Did you talk to the group right after?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How hard was that?
Well, I didn't make it through far, I can tell you that. So, and then they all came into my room individually just now, so, which made it even harder. So.
What do you make of the push that they gave in the third?
They tried their hardest. I mean, I think last night was a little, like Tyler said, it was knowing it's the end type thing, but tonight they played their ass off for me, and the other coaches, and because I don't know the status of we don't know any of the status of who's going, who's staying. I'm sure that's going to come down relatively soon. So they played hard, and I can't ask, as a coach, you can't ask for any more than the players laying it on the line for you. So, and the texts in the last 2 days and the calls have been more than I ever thought.
How important is that staff? We talk so much about the players and the fans, but your staff helping you through this, how important I think for you?
I don't think people realize how close. And I didn't know Mike Yeo at all, and I didn't know Trent at all, and I knew Kinger from last year. But we spent from the beginning of August to here. As we get in at 6:30 every morning, and we don't take days off, and they were great support. And I couldn't ask for anything more from those guys. I mean, they're all great coaches, and if they get let go, the team's stupid enough not to take the other, whatever that means. They'd be stupid not to take any one of these guys, as they're all great coaches. And I've been around a lot of them. I mean, this is my 30th year coaching, so it's. But these guys are top notch, and it's unfortunate because they don't deserve this.
Bruce, you've come out here, made us smile, made the fans smile, made them cheer for you and everything. How have you been able to just keep this, trying to make people happy, make people laugh mentality that you've had throughout your time here?
I'd like to say alcohol, but I don't drink anymore. So it's, but that's the first thought that came to my mind. It's just being me, I mean, the one thing I'll say is I don't think there's anybody that loves the game more than me and will miss the game when I'm out of it. And I hope I never get out of it. I mean, I own a junior team. I might have to fire my kid and coach there for the rest of the year. So I mean, it's I mean, it's been tough the last couple of weeks, but I used to watch every game. I'm sure I'm going to watch every game. I want to get back into it somehow, whether it's doing TV or again, or I hope, I mean, I still got the passion to do this. I mean, I never missed a practice that wasn't an optional. And and I love the game and know the game. So hopefully something works out. I hope this isn't going to last a raw.
I don't think there's many people who would want to walk in your shoes the last few weeks, but do you feel lucky that you got a game like tonight, that you had the chances that you had?
Yeah, I don't know. I was glad. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know the reasoning why I'm still here. But maybe it's because the next games are Chicago, Seattle, and Columbus. But for the new group, good luck. But I mean, I thought it was over in November when there was certain things said, and it wasn't. We kept going, and this last stretch was pretty tough. We played in those last 12 games. The average winning percentage was .610 from the teams we played, and but a lot of one-goal losses or empty net goal losses, and the guys gave it their all. I'm so proud of them. I mean, every one of them. I mean, they wanted to win. People don't realize how bad they want to win, and when they don't win, I mean, they're so upset themselves. But they came and they worked every day at practice. They didn't question anything I said. They just followed orders. It's a great group of guys that I think it's Rick Tockett's taken over.
Leadership was saying that you never lost the room. Does that make this whole thing harder?
Well, of course, I don't think I lost the room. I just lost games. But no, I mean, I just had 15 of them come up to me, and we're all crying together, which is silly for us men to do sometimes. But so I think, they would have went through a wall for me, and as a coach, that's all you can ask for, quite frankly.
A couple of them told us in the room how much they wanted to get this one through tonight and how disappointed they were that you didn't win.
Well,
how much does that mean?
Well, it means a lot, but Edmonton played real hard. You could see when Connor scored that first goal, he came pumping to the bench. They didn't want us to win, and they played as hard as they could. And I think we played them step for step in it, and that's what play. The crowd was electric, both the Oiler fans wherever they came from, and our fans, and that's what playoff hockey's all about. I think it was a great game.
Do you know who has the belt? Did they give it to you?
I got it right now. Yeah.
Did you get it after the game tonight?
Well, we don't give the belt out when we don't win. But I didn't think that they gave it to me because I brought it here. And the new coach will find his own way to present the winning player or not. It's not about the winning player. It's who sacrificed for the team, maybe an unsung hero. But I mean, I'll treasure it for the rest of my life because every time I look at it, I'll think of what we had together here.
Luke Shen commented that even today, coming in and preparing, you were upbeat, almost your usual self. What was getting into that mindset like today?
Well, it was easy. I mean, when you love this game, and you just want to do it the right way. It would have been easy to say, well, what are we preparing for? Let's just go out and say, play hard, guys. But, I'd certainly like to see the city of Vancouver get a playoff team. If we could have won these last two games, that would have put them a little bit closer, and maybe they could find lightning in a bottle with the next guy. But I've been, doing this for a long time and always won. So, I mean, the thought of not winning or going out and trying to win every game is just unheard of. I couldn't believe I would do that. So all of us, the coaches, they prepared the same way every day. Like you'd think that they wouldn't be in here at 6 o'clock in the morning, knowing that the fate has already been sealed, but they were. So I mean, that's why I said other teams would be stupid not to have or give the opportunity to the coaches that I had on this staff opportunities to coach again.
When you arrived, you talked about the desire to coach in a Canadian market. Mm-hmm. Having been through it, both the highs and the lows, what are your thoughts?
It's pretty awesome, quite frankly. If you're a Canadian and you love hockey, man, if you fear being criticized, if you fear them throwing a jersey on the rink, then that's a problem for you, because that's the stuff that makes sports. That's what you embrace, is that thrill of doing something other people can't do, and having people judge you when you fail. So, I mean, I wouldn't have had it any other way. I think this is a great hockey market, and when they do start to win eventually, then, I mean, the people will see how great this is.
Bruce, normally after a loss, coaches can't wait to leave the bench and go back to the room. You've lingered a little longer there. What was it like having that moment to actually say goodbye?
I just wanted to savor looking at the stands, because who knows if I'm ever going to get this chance again, and just keep that in my mind, in the memory, and let it burn there forever. And I was looking across, trying to find my wife, see what she was doing.